How to remove cap from Swiffer WetJet bottle? Learn the process. The Swiffer WetJet is a popular cleaning tool used in many households for its convenience and effectiveness in mopping floors. However, when it comes time to replace the cleaning solution or change the batteries, you might find yourself struggling to remove the cap. Fear not. Removing cap from the Swiffer WetJet is a very easy task. Removing Swiffer WetJet cap is descriptive here. Gather a flathead screwdriver and a soft cloth. Turn off and unplug the WetJet, then position the screwdriver vertically in the small gap between the cap and the handle. Apply gentle pressure while wiggling the screwdriver to loosen the cap. Lift it gradually and detach it completely. Replace or refill the WetJet as needed. Following these steps will help you remove the cap smoothly and efficiently without causing any damage. In this guide, we will teach you the hack of removing the Swiffer WetJet refill bottle's cap. This simple step-by-step process will help you remove the cap from your Swiffer WetJet without any hassle. 7 steps to remove cap from Swiffer WetJet. Here's how to get Swiffer cap off. Let's do it one by one. Step 1. Gather your supplies. Before attempting to remove the cap from your Swiffer WetJet, make sure you have the necessary supplies at hand. You will need a flathead screwdriver and a soft cloth or towel to protect the surface of your WetJet. Step 2. Prepare the WetJet. Ensure the WetJet is turned off and unplugged if it is battery operated. Lay down the soft cloth or towel on a flat surface to protect the WetJet from scratches or damage during the process. Step 3. Locate the cap. Identify the cap on top of the Swiffer WetJet. It is usually situated at the end of the handle, covering the refillable cleaning solution compartment. Step 4. Insert the screwdriver. Take the flathead screwdriver and gently insert the tip into the small gap between the cap and the WetJet handle. Position the screwdriver vertically to apply leverage for easier removal. Step 5. Apply pressure. While holding the handle of the WetJet securely, press down gently on the screwdriver to pry the cap upwards. Be careful not to apply excessive force to avoid damaging the cap or the handle. Step 6. Wiggle and lift. Once the screwdriver is inserted and pressure is applied, wiggle it slightly from side to loosen the cap. Continue lifting the cap gradually, moving the screwdriver around the gap as needed, until the cap is completely detached from the handle. Step 7. Replace or refill. With the cap successfully removed, you can now replace the batteries or refill the cleaning solution compartment as needed. Simply follow the instructions provided by Swiffer for replacing batteries or adding cleaning solutions. Hopefully now you know how to get Swiffer lid off. 5 tips to remove cap from Swiffer WetJet. Many of you often raise this talk to me, I can't get the cap off. For then, here are a few additional tips to help you remove the cap from your Swiffer WetJet. Warm it up. If the cap is particularly stubborn or stuck, try warming it up slightly. You can use a hairdryer on low heat or run warm water over the cap for a short time. The gentle heat can help loosen the cap and make it easier to remove. Use a rubber grip. If you're having trouble getting a good grip on the cap, try using a rubber jar opener or a rubber glove to improve your grip. This extra traction can provide better leverage and make it easier to twist or lift the cap off. Clean the gap. Over time, dirt and debris can accumulate in the gap between the cap and the handle, making it more difficult to remove. Before attempting to remove the cap, use a toothbrush or a soft brush to clean out any buildup in the gap. This can help the cap slide off more smoothly. Try a lubricant. If the cap is extremely stubborn or seems stuck, you can try applying a small amount of lubricant, such as cooking oil or silicone spray, to the gap between the cap and the handle. Allow it to sit for a few minutes to help loosen the cap before attempting to remove it. Be patient. Sometimes, Removing the cap may require a bit of patience and persistence. Take your time, apply steady pressure, and try different angles or techniques if necessary. Rushing or using excessive force can increase the risk of damaging the cap or the handle. FAQs about removing the cap from a Swiffer WetJet. Can I remove the cap without a screwdriver? While a flathead screwdriver is the recommended tool for removing the cap, you can try using a thin, sturdy object like a butter knife or a credit card. However, be cautious to avoid damaging the cap or the handle. Is it necessary to unplug the Swiffer WetJet before removing the cap? Yes, it is essential to turn off and unplug the WetJet before attempting to remove the cap. This ensures safety and prevents any accidental activation of the device during the process. Can I use a different type of screwdriver? A flathead screwdriver is typically the most suitable tool for removing the cap. However, if you have a small-sized Phillips head screwdriver, you can try using it as well. Ensure it fits securely in the gap between the cap and the handle. How much pressure should I apply while removing the cap? It is important to apply gentle and controlled pressure while removing the cap. Avoid using excessive force to prevent damage to the cap or the handle. Slow and steady wiggling and lifting motions, while maintaining a firm grip on the handle, should be sufficient. What if the cap is stuck or won't come off? If the cap is stuck or difficult to remove, try using a small amount of lubricant like cooking oil or WD-40 on the gap between the cap and the handle. Let it sit for a few minutes to loosen the cap before attempting to remove it again. Can I remove the cap with my hands or by twisting it? No, the cap of the Swiffer WetJet is not designed to be twisted or removed by hand. It requires the use of a tool, like a screwdriver, to apply leverage and lift it from the handle. Can I reuse the cap after removal? Yes, once you have removed the cap, you can reuse it. However, ensure it is cleaned thoroughly and free from any residue or buildup before reattaching it to the Swiffer WetJet. Can I remove the cap while the cleaning solution compartment is full? It is recommended to remove the cap when the cleaning solution compartment is empty or nearly empty to avoid spillage. If the compartment is full, use caution and tilt the WetJet slightly to prevent any leakage while removing the cap. Are there any safety precautions to consider? Always exercise caution when using tools. Make sure to handle the screwdriver carefully to prevent injury. Additionally, keep the WetJet away from children or pets during the cap removal process. Can I remove the cap if my Swiffer WetJet is an older model? Yes, the process of removing the cap should be similar for older models of the Swiffer WetJet. However, it's a good idea to consult the user manual specific to your model for any unique instructions or considerations. Conclusion. This is how you can open Swiffer WetJet bottle's cap. Removing the cap from a Swiffer WetJet may initially seem like a challenging task, but with the right approach, it can be done easily, and without causing any damage. By following the step-by-step guide outlined above, you'll be able to remove the cap from your WetJet smoothly and efficiently. Remember to handle the WetJet with care and enjoy the convenience and effectiveness of this popular cleaning tool.